Ready?
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Tighten up, tighten up.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Alert.
Mike 55. Mike 55.
Now the man for UTEP. This is Aaron Jones. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
57's the Mike. 57's the Mike. He runs, he runs.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
There we go.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the 1st half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone around the scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, but now it'll be 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down.
4 down, 4 down. Check, check.
Check 4, check 4.
Shot.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's got his target. That's more.
Got
They'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Let's go. Let's do
His
it.
first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the ball and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
4 down, 4 down. Check. 4 down, 4 down.
You ain't doing nothing today.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
50's the Mike. Record. Check 31, check 31.
Hey, alert. Go, Friday.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And he hits his target, the tight end Adams. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
It's a gain of 3.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Two tights.
4 down.
Check 52. Friday.
Switch.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. It's caught here by Adams. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. We've seen quite a bit of a short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now
here we go,
take it deep,
here we go.
And now you get some of those big shots downfield.
A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Right here, 41 Mike. Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
On first down. It's Carson. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
They don't want it, fellas.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
On second down now, it's Carson, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 9-yard touchdown run. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And on the first drive, and I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round, they told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. A huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Allen now looks to throw into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down the score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Suddenly, it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Check 9. Joker.
Hey, alert.
Now it's Carson. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up second and goal.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they're trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did.
On second down, it's Carson at a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends.
Double tight. Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. He's coming. Go. We got double up.
On third down, Carson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal.
Okay, baby, I see you.
At the 1-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They come out here in the eye. A field goal would make it a two-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. They run for it with Carson. And this winds up a disaster, nowhere near the marker. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line.
Check, 55 to Mike.
Half.
Bang, 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 bang.
Hey, home.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That one is caught by Hunt. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll be a 2nd down. Allen fakes the give and keeps himself. And he completes it to Hunt. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays in offense.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school smash mouth football. On 1st down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards.
Back at the 18-yard line.
Mike. Check, 55, Mike. Yo.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Allen. And a throw right sideline is complete. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Allen now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Zoo.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55. Let's go, Heavy.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. First down, and they're going to throw it out. He's going to let this one go deep. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time they had it 4th and goal. Rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they
ain't going nowhere.
Put together another drive.
And a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get into the end zone. We'll see what they do. On 2nd down now. It's Carson, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
On first down, Wilson.
He's checking crap.
He lets it fly for Lockett. He's got it at the 15. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 58 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. On the move to his left. He'll try and run it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll come out in the pistol.
Mike 50. You. Alert flare, alert flare, flare.
On second down, it's Carson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, he's just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Hey, that's the way to finish.
From 6 yards away. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
This is taken at the 3. Oh, eluding the tackle. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Come on, baby.
Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin to go for the upcoming Super Bowl. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Yeah. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55.
Allen fakes the give and keeps him safe. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
After the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10.
Watch the curl.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Ricky.
From the gun, it's Allen. Allen hit. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
On second and a long way to go. Allen, he's got to hook up to Landry. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Mike's 56.
Pick it up.
Middle.
Pick it up.
Slam.
56.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Returnable for Lockett. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Wilson. They'll buy some time right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Double tight. 4 down. Alert.
And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Here we go.
Tempo, start.
On 3rd down, Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field, and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
As they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5 now. Allen firing quickly here, and that's complete. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, one of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10.
Let's go, baby.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They built a good first half, and they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking,
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Preston Smith. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
they need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18, and he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Single.
Let's go double count right here, double count.
Mike 50.
Yeah. Let's go double count right here, double count.
Check the backer. Chef. Hey, watch the edge. Check three. Check. Fresno.
Third and long is Wilson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out the field. A real dud for that one.
Happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. 48 yards. As his guys are back within a single score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This will be taken short. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be losing the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Go.
Here's Carson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Let's go.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
He can't hang.
One left.
Can you get me? 41 Mike.
This is Carson.
Run.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
18 on the play. First down, Seahawks.
So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 45-yard
Strip that
line.
ball. Hatch it. Hatch it.
Here's Wilson to throw. They'll run the screen with Carson. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it second and 14.
Cut.
First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success. How about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Here's Wilson. Flushed out right. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Good job.
Chris Carson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Mike.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe bump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 25 yards that time.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Mike 55.
Buzz.
Mike 55. Go on.
From midfield, here's Allen. Being chased out left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Throwing again on second and 10. Allen. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
Hey, 0-0-0.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line.
That's where you belong.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Second and 12 at the 1-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
It's our field. Hey, it's our house.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. Shoves it inside.
I got you, boy.
And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10.
Yo, Trip is here,
Nice
baby.
job there as he
Yo,
rumbles for
Trip is
9.
here.
And it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop him. And he's got Lockett. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. Wilson now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 26.
Come on now, let's go.
It's a big play there for Seattle. 51 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, it's 1st and 10.
4 down. Watch twist.
Check 50. Check 50.
Go, 4 down.
They run it with give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know you feel that.
Cunningham on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 21-yard line.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They run again with Carson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15.
Right there.
Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. And now a first chance to back up here to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. 3rd down here.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there and the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round. But I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There's a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel, make sure they get their security deposit back.
A spin. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
On 2nd and 10. Allen, and he comes back with one complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The Packers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Throwing this one out for Evans. And got his man complete. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So how about that for a changeover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Watch twist.
Now Allen. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. You were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key. And this was big on this one.
To the air, Allen trying to lay one up deep. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball-wise and picking passes off.
Allen fakes the give and keeps himself, but they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Packers unable to pick up the first, and the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that
that's caught at the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, his second touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
This is taken at his 4.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Right there.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Part I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
You better be afraid.
They run again with Hunt. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. The Packers on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Green Bay. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Now it's Lockett.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Now, a nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No, I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling them.
And that's when you earn your paycheck. Right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time. time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously, that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams.
Yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from their first one and blew out the Seahawks.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. It's complete to Lockett.
I don't even know why this team
And he
showed
went
up.
backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Two times. Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down.
On second down now. It's Vaughn. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 3rd down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
4 down. Alert. Slam. Hut, go.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Forced out to his left. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 41-yard line.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game. And losing in this wild card round, you know, they've got something to build on, though, for next year. But I don't know if they want to hear that right now.
Maybe not at the moment, but once they get away from it a little bit and they get into their off-season program, they'll start to talk about that. And I like how you framed it, building blocks, you know, building this program up. And one of my favorite coaches always talks about brick by brick, you build a program. And this is one of those bricks to build them towards the next season where they think they have a chance to advance farther in the playoffs.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Lambeau, good night, everybody.